So we've talked already about the upcoming shooting locations for the upcoming third entry in the MCU for Spider-Man. We know one of them is Iceland, and a lot of people are saying that this is probably going to double down for Europe and be where Kraven is from. And I've been saying I don't believe that since Iceland was announced. Now we're going to talk about why. So I get it. If you want a European looking place, a lot of people are like, we'll just go to anywhere in Europe, it all looks the same, and we'll just call it whatever. Except that's not how movies work. Like, nowhere in Europe really looks the same. Everything has a unique aesthetic. From North Europe to Eastern to Southern to every aspect of Europe looks completely different due to the different regional locations and the history behind them, whether it was the Ottomans or whatever other war was being fought during whatever time period. So there's a lot of unique features. If you're gonna go to Russia, you shoot in Russia, or the Ukraine, or Budapest, or Prague. Iceland, you go to Iceland to shoot for a very unique reason. A giant landscape shot and a unique aesthetic you can't get anywhere else. And I just don't think that that would make sense unless for some reason Spider-Man is gonna be in what looks like Middle Earth fighting Kraven. Then I guess you go to Iceland. Or in my mind, you go to New Asgard. We know they did a little bit of New Asgard where they shot it in a little village, but if you want to expose more of it and go to bigger locations like Game of Thrones, like your Lord of the Rings shots, then you go to Iceland. And again, we know for a fact, because it's been confirmed, that they wanted New Asgard in Spider-Man Far From Home. That was somewhere the field trip was going to go. They wanted Valkyrie there to establish her as the new king/queen of the Asgardian people, in the absence of Thor. So again, what if Peter needs to go on a run? Who's going to give him safe harbor? Oh, I don't know, these godlike people that are from Asgard that have their own land? I mean, to me, that just makes sense, right? Wouldn't that make sense? And then you get your cake and eat it too by including characters in a world that you wanted to last time, but it didn't fit in because of the time constraints? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I just don't believe Iceland is going to be for Kraven. I'm sorry. We'll see if it happens. Maybe it is going to be Iceland, and I'm like, oh wow, look at that. They're fighting on what's supposed to be Russia, I guess. So they have to CG the rest of Russia around it? That seems counterintuitive. Could have just went and shot anywhere in Eastern Europe.